I'm muted. Hi, guys. Let's bring everybody. Raman.
Hello, what a nice surprise.
And we're live, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Welcome. Good evening. Where are you?
Yeah, good evening from Berlin, everyone.
Oh, Berlin. I'm in Eastern Europe. And I'm
Oh,
in
you
Slovakia.
you don't want to disclose your exact location?
No, I'm in Slovakia. I'm Slovakian. I'm in Slovakia. Welcome to this live stream. We're going to chat with Roman. We're going to have some exciting guests to talk about their games. What an exciting subject. Are you excited, Roman?
Oh, so excited, Michal.
By the way, they're all waiting, anticipating to come on the live stream. I can see their faces. They can't talk to me. They can see me, can't talk to me. So why don't we say what we're gonna do today, Roman?
I think we have three games. We have the developers of those games, and we both gonna play them, and we're just gonna say what we think.
And we don't know what these games are about because we have not checked them out. So literally what we
Right.
did was we installed the games, made them ready for this live stream, but we have no idea what's inside of those games. And what we're going to do, we're going to give developers and game makers the opportunity to see the first reaction when somebody potentially, and the target audience is going to play the game for the first time, what is going on in their heads. I'm very outspoken. I chat a lot. So everything that is going to go in my mind is going to go to my mouth. You're going to hear it. Please don't take it as a insult or something that is meant to be taken in the wrong way. It is literally my brain on my tongue. I'm going to be showing it on the live stream. And Roman is going to do the same thing, except he's not live streaming it. But we're probably going through the same pace of the game and gameplay. So he's going to be trying to keep up, or I'm going to try to keep up. Whoever is he's ahead is going to say something that either captivate their interest, or you would want to fix it, or you don't want it.
Yeah,
Right?
man. But I think we forgot to talk about you. Why do you want to kind of break down games? I think you know something about games,
Yeah, just a
right?
little bit. Just a
Yeah.
little bit. You remember the last stream we did together?
Yeah.
It was pretty good, wasn't it?
No, more than 1,000 views on Tangent ROI one-on-one podcast. So if you like what Michal is doing, or Mike, he said we can use both. I'm calling him
Always.
Michal, right?
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
Let's
I think, are we good?
Yes, we're good. I think we're good. So look, we have 15 minutes for everybody. So we're gonna give every single developer, the game maker, today to give us the opportunity to test out their game, and it's up to them if they want to let us speak or they want to jump in. So we'll keep it very free flow. It's kind of a nice just to hang around in the evening. We have a guest from Europe, but we also have a guest from America, if I'm correct. Michael, nod if that's okay. I'll see you in the backstage. So you guys, I'm in the gigantic Warner Bros. Studio. I
Yeah.
see the backstage over there. I'm joking. I'm in my own office. But the cool stuff about this is I actually charge for this stuff. I'm a consultant that I get paid for doing this stuff, and in return, to the greatest and awesome game community, I thought, why don't I do some of this stuff pro bono? And Roman is here pro bono as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just kidding around with Michal because I think I'm
All
into
right,
something. Yeah.
let's hang around. All right, cool. Should we get started with the first one?
Let's
All right.
do it.
All right, we're gonna bring our first guest. So our first guest is Jovan, and I'm bringing him to the stage. Jovan.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Hey guys.
shit! I need to upgrade this to really fanfare kind of
Something
style.
more
Okay,
dynamic,
the
man.
next
Something.
one.
It's
This
a
is
pilot
good.
episode. It should be, like more fantastic, but it's still
All
good.
right,
Yeah.
Jovan, tell us who you are. What do you do?
So basically, I'm based in Serbia at the moment currently, so Eastern Europe plus one. In that sense, so we are a young startup, and we are working basically on our first game as a team together. It's a Ludo game. Basically, it's a Ludo meets Clash Royale sorts of game. So it's a multiplayer game. It's a board game, PvP based. It's it's kind of maybe even more sort of MOBA like type of thing. You'll see when you jump in. But basically, we took the already existing approach from the entire Ludo games and the branding, and added a bit depth to it and a little bit more flavor to it. So you'll see about it. I've been in the industry for like 10 plus years, and hopefully this will go on further. So yeah.
All right, cool. How big is your team?
Well, currently not a lot. I mean, we are currently in the process of talks with the VCs for our next funding round. So about three, 4 people now. At the top, there was like 12 of us. So yeah,
Okay, well, 3 is good. 3 is good. 5 is
yeah,
better.
it's pretty good.
10 is too many.
And it depends. It depends, depending on it's the core or the outsourcing or But I would go up until 20, and I would stop around there. So
All right, cool. So why don't we get started? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share. Jon, is your game landscape or portrait?
it's landscape.
Okay, so it's landscape. So I'm going to have to launch it first. So you're going to miss the launch,
Yeah.
but
Right. While are you launching this, I just want to ask Jovan, like, what is his goal for this, like for this review? Are there like a specific things that you want to cover here?
Well, basically the entire experience. We got some experience from the folks, not a lot. We are now trying to launch a mini campaign in the UK just to get the metrics like day 1, day 7, day 15. But basically, overall, your opinion, guys, as a users and as a professionals in that sense. So, from the first-time user experience to the overall game design, the UX flow, whatnot, the monetization aspects, the general stuff.
Awesome. So we've got 10 minutes left. Let's get going to the game. Shall we start?
Do it.
All right. Roman, launch it. All right. So the first thing.
Do you like this? Do you like the pop-up?
I love it, man. I always do ask app not to track.
Oh, no.
Is that what you do as well?
No, actually, I always do track just because this is how developers make money.
No, because
Extra
you're
money, extra
money. That's why. All right, cool. Please choose your age. All right, that's good. So I'm not revealing my age. I'm 31.
Yeah, that's your real age.
I'm 25.
25 is good.
All right, I'm confirming. To play Animation Heroes, please confirm by continue. All right, cool.
Personal.
All right, cool. So far, I love the graphics. All right, sign in. I'm gonna go with the guest because we only have 10 minutes.
Definitely.
All right.
I love this.
I see the car was a little bit cut out.
Yeah, it's the aspect ratio.
All right. We don't have a sound, but it's us who brings the sound in. So, do you guys have nice sound? I don't want to play sound because it's going to mess with our live stream. But there's a sound, right, Jovan?
I can't hear the game sound.
No,
I
don't hear the game either. But
Yeah.
Naturally, if you play it, there's a sound, right?
Definitely.
So we're like 30 seconds in. So we got an intro. I didn't pay attention to intro. I rarely pay attention to this. You're finally here. It's great to see you. Tap to continue. Are you keeping up with me, Roman?
Yeah, I'm same.
Okay,
page.
my name is Bella. I need your help to find my grandpa. Let's see. Hold on, grandpa. Let's see how these things work. All right. Your mobile base and figures are always in the bottom right corner. My what? My mobile base and figures. Guys, I'm playing as dumbest person because I am dumb, but I always play it like this. So don't I'm not pretending anything. Your mobile base. I don't know what you mean by mobile base, but okay, let's go. At start, one figure is already outside the base. Okay, I get what you're saying by the base. Tap the bottom to roll the dice. All right, so now I'm confused. What bottom? You say tap the button. Mike, you can't read.
Not bottom. That's
All right. Okay, cool. Button to roll the dice. We're rolling the dice. Okay. I've played Ludo before.
I didn't actually.
No?
Jovan,
Come
do
on.
you expect people to play Ludo?
Yeah,
Or
man.
what is
Eastern
it?
Europe,
Yeah, it's first
we
time.
all play Ludo.
everybody knows about Ludo. I mean, mostly everybody. It's a planetary known game, man. You know.
Yeah.
Really?
You got 5, tap the figure. You got 5? What do you mean 5? Oh, I got 5 on the dice. All right, okay. I got it. Tap the figure to move it. Oh, why is it called figure? It's a nice rabbit. Call it rabbit. Tap on the bottom
You'll see
button
why.
to end your turn and let others play. All right, so we played 5 and turn. So we're turn base. Cool. That's your opponent turn. Who's that?
I don't-
Oh, I see. Red.
Oh. I would add a real person here. You know, like this fake real person. Like, I don't know, Michal is playing against me and he has his flag over there and he's telling me like, I'm gonna destroy you.
But Roman, did you notice those opponent figures up at the red part, the red base?
Like on the third or the fourth move, I've noticed. When they started to move, this is when I
When they
noticed
started
it.
move, but I
Yes.
didn't notice them before that. Maybe there's something you can do, Jovan, about that because I didn't notice. I thought I'm in a single player. Dumb, you don't play Ludo in single player, but it doesn't matter. You still need to show me that there's you play against somebody. I did not notice, so now I know. But probably not a big thing here.
There's
Your
still quite a few visual communication needed in that sense. So
Yeah, these
sure,
are actually very important for D7 because your first 5 minutes literally were 5 minutes plus some talking here. Maybe I'll be like on my own, the third minute of a gameplay right now. And here is where I would be. But in your first 5 minutes, it's super crucial to get every detail right because it's like people are like super kind of picky.
yeah,
And as the time progressed, they're like, oh, okay, I like it. I forgive you. But the first 5 minutes is less like that.
yeah, definitely.
Now, let's carry on. Awesome. You got 6. You can always get new figures from base where you roll 6. Tap on 1. All right. Anyone? After rolling 6, you roll the dice. All right, cool. All right. Should I expect something different to regular Ludo?
Yeah, definitely. You'll see.
Should I
I'm
speed it up?
not gonna expose it. I'm just gonna let you out.
All right. Let's speed it up. We've got a couple of minutes left. I told you, time flies. And the turn. All right, he's got 3. Come on. 5. I'm racing home. That's my strategy.
That's the goal.
Roman, how are you doing? How many do
I'm
you
way
have
ahead
now?
of you. I'm winning.
Oh, God.
I
Can I
already
play with
got-
Roman?
Yeah, I think you guys can do one game if you go to friendly battle.
Okay, we've got turbo. The outline on the card means it is playable. Tap on it. By the way, the text on that card is really tiny. I want to be able to read it.
You can press and hold it.
Oh, it becomes bigger?
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
probably now in a tutorial, so I'm not going to try. Now tap the figure.
You can
able
still try
to
it if you want. You can tap on the next side and it can pop
Notice
up.
outline on the figure as well. All right, I see. Oh, he's boost. Okay. What was the boost? What was my number? Okay, so this one I would be trying to make it more clear. I got a number and then I got a boost. It's a multiplier.
No. It's a specific type, so separate stuff.
Okay.
It's cards basically. It's the abilities on the cards, like
Okay.
power-ups.
I want to have ability to comprehend right away. I don't want to do like 2-3 trials of that. I want to be able to understand that. So, well, that is some speed. You can play cards or dice in any order you want. Now let's finish this turn. All right, finishing turn, getting home. 6. Oh, that is almost pre-scripted.
Almost.
All
I
right.
won't say a thing.
All right, when you step on the
Pure luck,
opponent's
man.
figure,
Pure
yeah,
luck.
good. This is good. This is good. I love this. I love this. This is
Oh.
well done.
I was lucky too.
Ah, not on the same time, same stream. We're doing this. Okay, everybody's got the same experience. This is good. You want to keep it that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and plus. What? What happened? Did I get 6 and 3? You don't need to roll exact numbers to get into the finish. Oh, I got it. Got it. I'm used to getting the exact.
Great job.
All right. Finish first, which means you won your first game. All right. We got minute and 30 seconds left. Wait, so the match is over. So that was about 4 minutes per match. 3-4 minutes
No,
per
that
match.
was just a tutorial. The match is around 5 to 7
longer.
minutes.
All right. Main menu. You won your first match. Choose a hero as your reward. Confirm. All right, Bob. My name is Bob. Let's move on. I can be Bob. This is awesome. Okay, so we got hero. You earn an adventure road reward. Tap to collect. I don't know what the heroes do right now. I have no idea what the heroes are. Okay, so we're gonna got a progression here. This is the gacha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okie dokie. Don't know what that is. This card.
This screen still needs iteration on it.
Yeah. So I would say I'm holding. Nothing's happening. So I have no bloody idea what these are. These cards. I would love to know. Either give me the little eye.
It's gonna have like on the sideways. It's
Okay.
gonna have like a complete description, the rarity, all the nice stuff.
And this is very rich gacha. Like I've got like 7 items here.
I love it. I got already like
I got a
dopamine boost.
summary screen. Awesome. I got summary screen. Awesome. I'm gonna claim money. All right. We've got a couple of minutes left. Jovan, where do we get after this?
Basically, you go by, yeah.
All right. Well, so I don't get what the heroes do. So let's say we've got 10 minutes in. Do you want me to know what the heroes do? Are they important for your game?
The heroes are basically each of them has a unique ability in its own. It can be upgraded further, so they add another layer to the, let's say, to the strategy. The abilities are rather simple. For example, the bunny you just chosen, she has an ability to jump 2 fields over. It seems pretty basic, but when you play it, you can see it's one of the best heroes in the game because you can combine certain cards and get certain things.
Yeah. Okay. So I would probably try to do in 10 minutes kind of rich. If the player gives you 10 minutes, you probably want you want to hook them pretty fast, right? So if the Ludo, I know what Ludo is about, but it's probably you need some unique selling point. Those would be the heroes. And I would want to see the heroes almost instantly, right? So maybe I would cheat a little bit, make the board smaller. So you run through the first match within a minute and 30 seconds, almost like give me 3-6, right? Just make the tutorial shorter. Give me 3-6, go to the first run faster, and then introduce the heroes and let me play with the heroes. And pack that in 10 minutes. Like literally script it out in a gameplay that would be in 10 minutes because you want to hook me fast.
Oh, it's basically the next game that you're gonna play. That was just the basic end.
Yeah.
If you talked a lot in that sense, and which is not a bad thing, but delayed quite a lot. It can be done under a minute, I guess.
Replace you don't need the gacha. Like for now, like the gacha is not important. The hero is more important because you're not sticking the hero there. You're sticking the gacha was much longer than the hero. I want to know what the hero is about. The gacha is not going to hook me. Right, cool. We need another guest. They're waiting. Jovan, any last words?
Not a lot, man. Just you guys. You can try the game afterwards. You can do one-on-one and see how it goes from that point.
All right. I'll keep
Okay,
you posted on LinkedIn.
Awesome, guys. Thanks.
Where
Thanks a lot
people
for
reach
the.
you if they want to talk to you?
Yeah, definitely on LinkedIn. They can find me there. I'm quite active.
All right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Stay safe.
Roman, did you like the game?
I love the visual aspect.
I can't believe you've never played Ludo.
I never. So that was actually the biggest problem for me. What do I do? Like, am I the right targeted audience?
It doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter.
But if you're doing a game about Ludo, are you explaining the rules of the Ludo, or you assuming?
Interesting.
Right?
If you never played it, and
Never played it.
let's say, because what we did was we installed the game because we were on the live stream, right? But if you end up being hooked on one of the social medias, you'll see an ad for Ludo, and it's super cool. Something just caught your attention. You're going to come in and you're like, oh, I want to know how to play the game, right? But
True.
then that something that hook you is unlikely to be the rules of the game, right? It's something in the game. It's either art or specific mechanic, right? So you're going to be in the game and you want to understand the rules, but you want to quickly get to what hook you. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're short of time. Let's get another one guest in. All right, I'm bringing Michael in.
Hi
Michael,
there.
hey, welcome to a live stream.
Thanks so much. Good to be
You're
here.
live. Don't share any personal details. Okay, a part of where you live. Where are you from? Not exactly where you live. Where are you from?
I'm near Washington, D.C.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, what do you have for us today?
I've got a new spin on word games. It's an idea matching game, so it's about the meanings of words, not the letters, not how you spell it.
Cool.
And I want to see what you think.
Awesome. Tell me, is your game released?
No, we're kind of coming into beta now, and this is the second game. I have a small indie studio. The first game kind of got into eternal development because it was a cool game with no real way to monetize. So this one, I just brought all the monetization to the front. We might see that. So there's going to be a hard paywall. And this is a much shorter overall loop for the game.
Awesome. Tell me, is your game landscape or portrait?
Portrait.
It's portrait. Awesome. So we're gonna see the whole thing. You're gonna see the games that I have installed. But let's see. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. We're gonna jump into it and then we'll chat.
That's good.
All right. So give me a second. All right, Roman, I'm doing good in technical, right?
Yeah.
Are we still live?
You
Dude,
changed the layout. I'm not sure why you changed your mind in the middle of the stream. Now we have portrait.
I want to see my big head, but I see some people are in the comment section. If you get a chance, reply. Maybe that's going to work. But we're all focused on the developers because we really want to give them the best. I'm going to screen share and we're going to jump into the game. All right. So I'm launching the In Other Words. Are you with me, Roman?
Yes.
All right.
We launched it.
All right, let's go.
Words are really...
Awesome. All words are connected. Play. Will you find your path? Hey, I love the character. Is that AI?
Yeah, that's AI. First, I had a wallaby,
a good one.
And then my daughter told me I needed to switch to a kangaroo mouse.
Okay.
Oh,
right, cool. I love it.
Nice.
And the words are animated as well. That's awesome. All right. Hop to it, ready to find your path. By the way, I don't know what I'm playing. What type of game I'm playing. I'm going to be trying to guess, right? So quick daily mental leaps. Origin. By the way, me and Roman were not native English speakers. So this is going to be hard. So origin, crank, target, gala, go, how to play. All right, let's see. don't know what I'm doing right now. Crank,
Yeah.
target gala.
Spindle.
I'm going to use this.
Yeah, I done the same.
What is going on with this one?
I don't know why it's still spinning, but
I'm tapping.
it already gave you a hint.
Oh shit. Okay, I got it. Spindle, right? That's my hint.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice that. I was super focused on the right bottom corner.
Well, that was because you tapped it.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to tap a word on the screen.
Okay. Okay.
Try
right.
tapping spindle. That'd be a good next move.
Okay. Crank, spindle. Dude, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I'm gonna go for the question mark again. It's helping me. Spindle and then arbor and sash. I'm gonna go with sash. So we go crank, spindle, sash. I got 2 hops. I'm gonna go for the question mark again. I have no idea what I'm doing. Commencement. Dude, these are very tough words. I don't even know what I know what commencement
So a
means.
new feature that does not in onboarding. Try holding your finger on any word on the screen.
Any?
Sure.
Huh.
And try dragging your finger to that question mark.
To the question mark?
Yeah, for the people who are watching, he's got his finger, so he's looking at his finger. So when he drags to the question mark.
Dude, that is not working for me.
Well,
I managed to reproduce it.
So just press, drag to the question mark, lift finger.
So I press on. Okay, so I'm on the waistline, right? Where do I drag it?
Towards the question mark.
To the bottom?
No. There'll
That's
be
the
another
mark.
one.
The one that appears?
Yeah, that little one.
Yeah,
Just release?
Apparently it doesn't work, but sure.
Right, let's see.
You're dragging your finger too far.
It does work, man.
Yeah.
But it's kind of finicky.
Not the game, it's
finicky.
Mike.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. So there, I probably play with the colliders. Is this Unity?
No, this is
different
custom.
engine. All right, no worries. I would. Is this for a casual audience?
This is going to be for people. Yes, but it's for people who want to play a word game.
Word game. Okay. Are they good with the what's it called? The dexterity?
You should be able to be in your 80s and play it, which means that we got to fix the problems you're in.
Yes. That's the grandma problem. Okay, she's gonna be good with words, meaning, but if you this probably, but that's okay. But what's the point? So it explains, right? A waistline is a strip of fabric sewn around
it only tells
the waist.
you the word. So now that you got the feel, I'll tell you a little bit more because you can tell me what I should tell people. So you might be wearing a sash because you've gone to a gala. You're getting close to the concept.
Okay.
Gala's not quite here yet, but commencement or pageantry are probably going to get you almost to that gala.
Okay. Roman, how are you feeling about this game? Are they targeting you as an audience?
No, I think I need an onboarding. Like what you just said, Michael, but somehow turned into onboarding. Now I felt like I was thrown into the sea of different words, and I don't know what to do.
So one question I have is that, well, try to finish it up. So do either of those two, because those will take you where you're going.
Okay, but so these are highlighted. These highlighted are the correct.
But you could have gotten there with other words. This is only giving you some of the hints. The English language is kind of fascinatingly connected, so you can get to almost any word in about 6 or 7 hops.
Cool, but there are some words that would be the wrong answer or wrong choice.
They wouldn't be as efficient as getting you there.
Okay, got it. Okay, so what happens? Can I just select one that it would be in this case would be the wrong option?
Sure, it'll just take longer.
But what happens? Like
nothing happens because it just prolongs the distance before you get there.
Yeah, but what I mean from the user experience. So let's say, for
Sure.
example,
Pick
glazing.
randomly pick any 3 words in a row, and then we'll see what
Okay,
happens.
so I'm just gonna hit glazing, and then I'm gonna Muntin. I've never seen this word.
Muntin's new to me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
style with an I.
Hmm.
All right, let's see. Okay, and then what? How many more? Where am I actually in progression of the game? The core gameplay, I would say.
You're at 5 hops, but
Which
I
means
don't
what?
want to answer you because I want to detect your frustrations.
Okay, I am frustrated, dude. I'm just about to close this game.
All right.
And I'm never going to open it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
So what do you
just
want to do
happened?
next? Do you want to move toward winning or move toward losing? How about we lose?
I want to see both states.
So in order to lose, you have to make a poor choice a few more times. So
Okay.
if you want to just click randomly the next 4
I'm gonna
times.
go with corridor, and I want to go lobby.
All right, do 3 more bad choices
And
that were
I
random.
want to do atrium or atrium. Oh, how do you
Atrium.
gallery? I understand gallery. The word is, I know
Okay.
this word.
All right, and now what happens?
And
do
I'm
one
gonna
do
do
one more.
display.
Maybe it was too
Right.
far.
Out of hops, try again. Origin crank. Okay, so I got what's going on. I'm probably not winning because it says try again. Out
Right.
of hops, right?
Well, so here's the
But-
first question. Do you think that was too long to let you wander in the sea before you
Yes.
lost?
For sure. Like
So
for the first session, yes, 100%.
So there's something, I want your feedback, but there's something I'm just going to repeat again. The English language is very interconnected.
Mhm.
So if you were into a game like this, you can really get from any word to any word, and usually in 5 or 6 hops. So there isn't ever
Yep.
really a wrong or a right, because everything circles back eventually.
Okay. So what connects these words? Just the meaning?
They're all, well, there's 2 types of things. Sometimes you're incrementally changing a little closer in meaning. And sometimes a lot of words in English, like, for example, the word sash that you had.
Yeah.
The word sash is something you wear across, like your Miss Slovakia. But a sash is also a piece on a window. So wordplay gamers can either incrementally move, or they can use a word that switches them to another meaning. But maybe we should try again.
All right, cool. So on this screen, it isn't obvious to me right away that if I'm out of hops, it actually means that I'm going to have to play again or I lost. So has something wrong happened, like wrong choice of words?
How about game over?
100%, because it's a closure you get, right? So you know something bad happened. Here, you're communicating that I ran out of energy.
Got it.
But I don't necessarily know if I've done something wrong, if I'm playing this game correctly, or if I'm getting to my target, for example. You say clearly target is a gala, origin is a crank. To me, neither of this are just me. Nothing rings the bell. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. But also right now, I should be knowing, am I doing okay or am I going completely wrong direction? Right now, I have no idea.
Well,
so this screen should tell me.
Let's try to retry, because I have a couple questions for you.
For sure. So we're going to go with retry. Now, I would swap these buttons around. You don't want them to go home. You want to go to try again. You want to keep them in the loop. Anything on the right usually means that you're going to the next stage, and that means don't get them out of the loop. Swap the buttons around. Does it make sense?
Or should I remove the home button because there's no real need to go there?
Probably if you don't need it, not necessarily for the flow, because we're still in onboarding. Get rid of it. Just do retry. All right, we're gonna do retry. Roman, you retrying as well?
I won actually.
All right.
No way, man.
Normally people shouldn't have to read the help, but take a look at how to play to tell me if you think there's something there that we should surface into like a forced onboarding.
Okay, we got 3 minutes. Forced onboarding.
Well,
I would say
can you
with
tap how to
this
play
game-
for a second?
Huh?
Tap how to play, please.
Okay, all words are connected. I would say don't do this is good. Don't do force onboarding because you're really talking to smart people in this game. So you're targeting smart people. I'm a kind of a lazy casual player. I don't want to do words game for sure. And you're not gonna help me out by forcing me through some kind of tutorial. I think you want to be smart. So you just need to figure out your audience, what works with your audience. I don't think the force tutorial is going to work with your audience.
Okay, then close it.
So this one, this is good because it explains what needs to be done. All words are connected. Your target is Gala. With 9 hops, thousands of paths exist. But finding a 3-hop path, that's a genius. Okay, you're telling me now how I can be a genius with 3 hops. So I kind of have a structure in my head right now. I just need to fill in the gaps. Hold any word for its meaning. Dude, this should have been the first thing when we launched the game. After play, you need to show me this. And here is what I would do actually. I would sequence out every single one of these segments and I would say how to hop ? Then you would tap and then show me next 2 lines. And then tap, show me next 2 lines, or even sequence it out automatically. Just show it to me slowly. Here is what I would do.
You mean this view, but in a sequence?
Yes, in a sequence. Yeah. My opinion. Raman, you like that?
Yeah.
Give me thumbs up.
Works.
All right, we've got a couple of minutes more. Okay, let's go. Let's try one more time. So we got the same thing. Can we get something else? Because this one didn't work.
It's a New York Times style daily play. So the concept is a single puzzle, which brings a question, which is that should a new player get the game of the day, or should a new player get a pre-canned one?
Give them options. Give them options. You don't know. You need to somehow figure out your audience, right? So if your audience is kind of like, I didn't like the words before. Do they have any option? No, you got to stick with the same one as before. I don't want to stick with the same one. The crank is messing with me. I don't know what the word. I know cranking, right? The crank the shaft. But it's really, I'm lost at this point. So, and the Gala, dude, that doesn't resonate with me. I need something more. So give me 2 options.
I'm going to, since we're end on time, you could do the hint, but let's try using reel at the top, because a reel also has a sense. It's a reel that's round, but it's also a sense with cinema.
Can I go back? I can go back.
There's an undo, but you don't get back your hop.
Oh, you're mean. You're mean. Okay, reel. It's here. I'm going to try it. 1 more minute. Reel.
And we're trying to get toward Gala. I'm just guessing here. We could probably use cast in the top, or you could try using a hint.
All right. Help me out, because I want to see the winning part.
Probably actresses would get you there. Troupe, playhouse. You could try a hint again.
All right. Actress.
We have to get to something which is a festivity, like an Oscar premiere.
Okay.
I bet you Gala's going to come up now.
I see it. Click on it. It's
I see it. Oh my God! I'm supposed to find the word. Okay. I think I get it.
So what was the core? What's the core point that was missing that you needed to know?
I didn't know I need to find the word Gala in all the mess of the words, in all that. I had no idea. I thought that the Gala is at the end, like it reveals, like, hey, it's a Gala now, but not like the word in all the words.
So what would you tell yourself when you went back in time? You first saw the screen.
Back in time to what point?
A couple minutes ago, when you were first introduced and you knew you had to go to Gala. The basic point is keep tapping through the sea of words until you get to Gala.
Yeah, but you want to get to the word itself, right? That's where you see the puzzle solved, right? Okay, interesting. Maybe I need to think about this. Maybe I'm not really good with words, but for sure, give me a couple of more hints. Don't g- let me let me play, right? Because it's still a game, right? So let me casually help me out more, right? So if I'm completely lost, if you want to get player like me, you got to help me out a little more. So small animations, how they connect to each other, but also explanation, not too many words. I know it's a word game, but even if you explain something, sequence it so I can process slowly, right? I guess that's it. For me, that would certainly help. Roman?
Is it a new genre, Michael, or this is
Yes.
like based on?
I am creating the genre of idea linking games.
All of them, man.
Yeah, so this is where you get a lot of challenges, right? Because this is I still think like Michal at the end he didn't get it, right?
Yeah.
So you
Help me
really
out
need
for sure.
to explain.
Michael,
up here.
where can people
Tap
reach
on-
you out?
They can reach me on LinkedIn.
All right,
I think that's
cool.
a good place.
We've got a couple of minutes left. We need to bring more guests, but is there any final word?
Click on See Your Path for a second, just to see if you have a criticism of that one.
Your path, crank reel cast, actress.
It's basically telling you what you did.
Yeah.
I'm still lost, man.
All
I'm
right.
still lost. Let's catch up on LinkedIn.
Awesome. Thank you for the opportunity.
Maybe I can give you a little bit more hints from what's going on in this head. I may help you.
Cool.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot.
Thank you very much for being here. Let's keep in touch on LinkedIn.
Cheers,
Thank
Mike.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
All right, Roman.
I
How was
like
it for
that it's
you?
a new idea, but
Yeah.
I think the whole idea is to do like this game. I forgot this word games that was super popular, and you get one word every day. Do you remember that one?
Oh gosh.
So, some newspapers.
But
also
you mean
did
like
it.
the one that you put a word together?
Yes.
I can't
So-
remember. I don't play them, by the way, but
Wow.
I've seen them.
I guess the big idea is that like I'm competing against you. We get a word every day, and I'm like in your face saying, "Dude, I've solved it in 3 turns. I'm genius, and you solved it in 10 turns." Like we just saw.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
So it's. I think what's important is no matter whether you understand the game or not, the point is that the game needs to do the job for when you don't, right? So it's important to understand, like, if you target me as an audience, then I'm probably going to rely on the game heavier than when you target like the right audience. So if you can figure out who your audience is, by the way, I'm setting up the next one because this one is trickier. But if you target me, then I'm probably like 5 minutes away from churning, which is not good. And that means the heavy lifting that the game is going to have to do is going to be really, 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 well worked out. So the developer is going to have a harder time to get me on board after 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's also a new concept. It means that Michael really needs to like try and explain this new concept. It's not like match 3. Like
Dude,
everyone.
it's good that he met 2 of us, because you figure out that you're essentially figuring like you're stress testing on the hardest audience, right? So that gives you kind of hints on what would be going on when you hit, like, if you don't know how to figure out your audience, this is what will go on continuously, because you acquire users, players, right? You have no idea how they're going to react to the game, right? So you can be ready for that part as well. All right,
Yeah.
We're running out of time. Let's bring the other 2 guests. They've been holding in the backstage for a long time. I see Ramses, he's smiling. Okay, let's bring them in.
Ciao.
Hello, guys.
Oh,
Hello.
Hey, thank you
Hi.
very much for waiting on the line.
It was a pleasure.
How you doing?
It was super interesting to follow the previous games. I really loved the previous one, and you meant Wordle from the New York Times. They acquired it. I
yes.
play it
Yeah,
every
yeah,
game,
yeah, yeah.
every day. It's awesome.
Oh,
Cool.
here is the audience for the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
Michael. You still see this, but you got to try these dudes out as well. All right, guys. What are you working on?
We're working on a match 3 game at the moment, and we're trying to combine it with a new kind of flavor of a meta game and make our own kind of flair to it, add it to it.
Awesome. Where are you guys from?
Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Okay. All right. Europe. Represent the West Europe.
Represent.
Eastern Europe.
Yes.
With America here. We got to get some Brazil and China,
Yeah.
India on the.
I think
here.
easy
Come on.
now.
We'll see worldwide game review.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Shall we jump in?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Is your game landscape or portrait?
Portrait.
All right. It's portrait.
Yes.
So we can try this layout here.
Oh.
Let's see. One
Oh,
moment.
fancy.
Beautiful.
One moment, Roman. This is maybe going to work out.
Okay, you try to set it up, Michal. I'll talk with the guys just to keep everyone
Alright.
entertained.
Let's see. Let's see.
It will take a while. I have a feeling.
No, come on, man.
Oh, look.
I'm almost there.
We barely see anything.
Oh, wait. No, this way. Oh gosh, this one will do.
Yeah, if you have to choose.
All right,
What
so
are
the
your
game's
goals,
called
guys?
Sweet Bakery. Should we jump in?
Yeah. I just asking guys what are their goals and if we need to focus on something specific here.
Well, we're trying to make a fun experience with the match 3 genre. We've got some experience in the industry regarding it, and also just with our expertise, and we're trying to give our own flair to it. So we're trying to make it just engaging and stuff. So just focus on having a fun time with the
really?
game. And yeah,
I think for the current state, it's mainly about the first-time user experience, checking for crashes. It's still in closed testing, checking day 1 retention. Yeah, getting as much feedback as possible.
All right. Speaking of feedback, let's go. Whoa, Alexander, look at this. We actually opened Sweet's Bakery Shop. Roman, you're just going to observe here.
Yeah, I trust your feeling.
This game. So this is closed beta. Okay.
Correct.
Roman's gonna go back Android because we're all iPhone, and then he can play it.
Yes.
But regardless, I'll say one thing, guys. Give us equal opportunity to play. So don't wait for me to get an Android. You got to go iOS and Android. It doesn't matter which one is first, but they're both need to be options, right? I mean, that's an old school way of developing games. 2024 AI, come on, guys. iOS test flight. By the way, big praise to the previous 2. You guys rock and roll. Do you have Android as well? Just nod yes or no in the backstage. Oh, Jovan, yes. Michael, you got Android as well. Working on. He's not responding. All right, cool. Let's go. Sweet Bakery Shop. Roman, there's no kitchen here.
Well, maybe in the back. You haven't started playing.
It's pretty amazing. Oh, these 2 characters are AI.
yeah, we
They're
use
very
some
pretty.
of the
Make them less pretty. They're very pretty. Too pretty. Too pretty. Okay, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Who would have thought we get? Sorry, guys, I need to come closer. Thought we would get here from our kitchen experiment. Right. Remember when you burned that first batch? This is Roman. They're talking about you of cookies. I've never thought we would see this day. I'm Isabella. Roman, you're
Oh, I can't read. I barely see anything.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. Yes. And now here we are. I guess it just goes to show a little persistence goes a long way. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Oh, too much talking, guys. Too
Dude,
much talking.
But how
Too
important
much.
is this text? I was always wondering how important is it?
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's not. But wait, hold on. There are people who kind of love the stories, right? But I always wondered if there's a better way to do the story. So maybe 30 seconds, 15 seconds animation, and then half of that couple of words. It's always better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And your chocolate clear. Oh God.
Yeah,
This
that's
love
fast
story here
forward,
going
fast
on.
forward.
Couldn't agree more. Let's roll up sleeves and get to work. Sweet baby. Oh, let's get to work.
Okay. That's the one.
Day 1, Monday. All right, let's add our first recipe to the menu. Wait, we've got heads up display. What are we seeing? There's Monday. We're seeing time. We see pause. We see 2 cookbooks, maybe, and my profile. Why am I Isabella, guys?
Yeah, so we want to add a character selection at the start in the later versions, but now for the testing purposes, that part is less required.
Got it. So Isabella is me, and
Yeah.
I am playing, but also Isabella is talking to me.
Yeah, sure. You're controlling the character.
Yeah, but she's talking to me. But I'm also Isabella. My profile is Isabella.
Mind-boggling.
Wait, I'm split personality here, right? What's going on here? What's the thought process here?
She's thinking out loud.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's keep going.
Nice save, Richard.
Okay. Simple sugar cookie. All right. What's this? What's these stars? 123363. What's going on here? Easy.
I would like to see you figure it out.
Okay. All right. Challenge. Right. I love the style, man. So far, art. Loving it. Game mode. Complete all milestones to win. After reaching a milestone, all moves are replenished. Easy baking. I'm in an easy mode. Whatever, man. Okay, match 3. I can do match 3. Look at this. I'm doing good. Roman, which one would you like to go next?
Donut on top. This is the worst move you can take.
Man, it's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to break my game here? Milestone reached. Oh, man, you knew what to do.
I always try to lose in this onboarding sequences. But you see,
It will be very difficult.
This is dumb proof, Roman. Don't try. This is
real
dumb
challenge. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. I don't know, by the way, I don't know what just happened. So I'm just going to keep going. And you're probably not going to figure that out in the back end. So you want to know if I'm carrying on and registering what happens on the game. If you just have the steps and you go from step 1, step 2, churn, step 2, 3, churn, and you don't know what's going on, that's not good. I hope you have a good analytics.
Did you guys watch our video on retention with Michal?
No.
Oh, he's explaining this in details. We'll send it over to you.
All right.
Oh, that would be delightful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, what just happened? Our first recipe was done or not? Because we just completed something, but I don't
Not
know
a
what.
milestone.
So the milestone concept seems to be a bit. We try to do a new take on how match 3 kind of progresses, but it seems that the milestone thing doesn't communicate well what it's trying to communicate. It's kind of like you. It's like a estafette. How do you call it in English? I don't know. But like you do a race, and every time you reach a certain milestone, the other participant picks up and runs along. So it's kind of like resting points.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. See where we get. Roman, do you have a choice?
Oh, you don't know the next turn?
No, I'm thinking ahead, but I want to say something clever, and that is Not the next turn, but something clever would be I am struggling with the noise. You know what's going on here? The brown background is overpowering everything, the main part of the game. So my mind is like, oh crap, I have a really hard time to look at these pieces and find what I need to do next because the brown background is kind of very noisy. It's not making these pieces pop, right? And so my eyes are continuously swiveling from the main part to the top or to the bottom because it's a safe kind of a nice
Right.
clean area. And
You think it has too much contrast?
I think it has. I wouldn't say contrast, but it's overpowering.
And
right?
do you have something in mind that would kind of solve this for you? What are you seeking?
But there's also one more thing. Why is it like a chessboard, dark and they're brown, but dark brown and light brown?
It's kind of to give a contrast in like to differentiate the tiles. It's a bit like why rows are alternating. It's just so that you see like a little, that it's not one big blur.
Okay, so maybe just tone it down. And if you want to have contrast between the neighboring squares, just make it very subtle, like it's overpowering. Now, what I want to focus on in match 3 game is 2 things. Get the next move right away, almost instantly. I look at it, I know where it is. Roman, do you feel the same way about match?
The bottom?
The pieces themselves and the board.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how I kind of think. Like I don't want to keep removing the noise. I just don't want noise there because I'm thinking about the next move. And the second part is I'm figuring out what is the progression going on here. What is my goal here, right? So anything that stands in my way, I don't want it, right? So let's keep going and see where we get. All right. The animation is going to the score. So my score increases, right? Okay. You see, I'm struggling to find the piece.
Yeah, it's the
So
bottom.
you would desire like a hint feature, or is it more that the contrast that you're highlighting?
The contrast is so first of all, the what are these pink? These are muffins. Yeah. Okay. So the muffins and the filling beneath the pink is brown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, this is not the same piece. Is this the same piece? Yes, it's the same piece, right? But don't do brown on dark brown, right? Dark.
Yeah,
brown.
we even noticed that while we were integrating brown pieces, that it was very hard to find. We went for the cookies, but because of the contrast of the board, so I'm very I hear you.
Yeah,
it's a very good feedback.
Roman, you gotta help me out. What's the next move?
It's the bottom, but like the piece, I don't see. Yeah. It's also brown, right? Is it the brownie you were talking about?
Yeah, the brownie. Yeah. That one is
overkill. Yes.
Okay. All right. I would make those pieces a little bit bigger, probably. I'm not an expert in match 3, but I observe several things that a good match 3 board means it's not necessarily in balance, but it's really the execution of the board. So the pieces themselves, the background, the animations, the micro interactions, and things like that. It just gotta be casual. It's a casual game, right? All right. So Isabella is talking to Isabella. Perfect. I can't wait to make it for our first order. What is she talking about? I already forgot. What is she on about? That's our first recipe. All right, cool. Roman, do you know where we are?
In the bakery.
Yeah. In the progression of the game, I mean. In the progression of the game. Okay.
No, I think it's still tutorial onboarding, or
I don't know, man.
Are we?
guys.
Why did
Not
you
yet
tap on it?
coming.
Did it ask you to tap on it?
I think we unlocked simple sugar cookie in the recipe book, right?
Yeah.
Is that the
Yes.
point? Is that what
Yes,
you want me
that-
to do?
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
You did
yeah,
great.
you did.
Okay. So by design, okay, let's we've got a couple of minutes. We are running 3 minutes over, but let's give you a couple of more minutes and feedback. Okay, match 3 game. I like. I don't like to be Isabella and Isabella talking to me as well, right? Okay, the first thing. The second thing I already said about the match, the core gameplay, make it pleasing, right? Like the timer, eye pleasing, candy, right? Eye candy is the word. I don't want to think too much. Everybody knows how to play match 3 game, right? This one has to be spot on. It's got to be eye candy, but it also means that too much of a candy means that there's going to be a lot of noise. So color schemes, work out the color schemes, shift things that are not important in the background. The match 3 pieces are important. Put them in the front, right? So the you can actually measure this on people who have short attention span. You put that in front of them, and they're likely like, do 3 moves, and they're like, okay, I gotta go to work or something like that, right? There's clearly something going on that disturbs them. So the recipe, I had no idea I'm completing recipe. How is that connected? What's going on there?
Yeah, you were learning a recipe, and later on you'll get orders, and then the recipes will be the
Got it.
levels, so to say, of those orders.
Okay, so but how do I learn the recipe?
Well, as you just did, but we're planning on changing the flow. So you have like micro missions to unlock recipes, but in this initial version, you played the level for the first time with
Yeah.
infinite moves. Then you learn the recipe, and then you get the actual challenges.
All right. So one more thing, that is the recipe connected to the pieces on the match board at all?
So some of the recipes introduce a modifier to the board. So some recipes say, oh, now bombs fall out of the sky, or this piece gives more score. And so each recipe kind of makes the gameplay experience different.
Okay, cool. Roman, any thoughts?
Can you take us through, like you mentioned this is like a spin to a traditional match 3. Is the recipe part is a spin, or there'll be some more mechanics that are...
Yeah, well, that one of the things is, of course, the recipe. So many times in match 3 is, or you have like hand-designed levels, and then also this frustrating part that some levels are very hard to beat, and the other ones, And what I really liked was the concept of match masters, is like one board, and that you're kind of competing with each other. And I wanted to bring that experience into a single-player kind of experience instead of a competition one, where modifiers and other aspects bring life to the game board. So that's kind of what we're going for, is a static game board where the modifiers and the adjustments to the gameplay causes the difference in levels.
I see.
Cool. Anything else?
What was this dialogue window that you just had and you had with the first level?
That was the mode. You mean the mode?
Was it a mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I'm not sure if a player, especially for the first time player, needs to choose the mode. He has
probably
no
too
idea.
much. Yeah. I would say, like, if there's a twist, don't delay it, right? Just focus on the twist. In the first 5-10 minutes, what is the hook, right? If there's a twist on the match 3 and it's really hooking because you're going to play this game over any other match 3 game, give it to me, make me understand it right away, make sure that I want it, right? So test that out if that hook actually works, right? Because you're putting a spin on a match 3, but you really don't need to validate the match 3. You got to fix the board visually, but there's really nothing specific going on that you're introducing that is new, right? there is that other part that you want to focus on, and figure it out if people are interested in that and how to hook them into it. I say, like, there's no bad mechanic, there's just bad execution, in my opinion. Like, if there's always a good mechanic, just have to figure out how to deliver that mechanic in such a way that it hooks people. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
Without the word actually fun twisting into something like every game has to be fun, right? No, it's just every mechanic is fun in a way, in its own way. The execution makes it connected to the audience, right? And sometimes, you see this, like, you worked on something, and 2 years later somebody comes up with, this is my game, literally they stole my game. And what happens is, no, they just make the execution better. They have the same mechanic, just better execution, right? So they connect to the target audience where you wanted to connect, but you didn't, because you didn't find a way, right? So I would probably work on that mostly.
Yeah, we used the initial 2 or 3 levels, to kind of get you into match 3, and we're going to introduce a tutorial sequence also, so that people that are not familiar with it also have a good first user experience. And then you immediately learn like a modifier recipe, and then we try to kind of engage, like, oh, and this is something on top of it, right? So not to overwhelm the player, but so we hear you. We want to introduce it as quickly as possible, but also try to kind of avoid from the start being like, oh, here's match 3 and here's the twist,
Yeah. All right, cool, guys. We're running out of time. We're over time, by the way. But any final words?
Can we come back in a couple of months from now?
For sure, man.
Awesome.
For sure.
Yeah,
right,
I'm
cool.
just we're just looking forward to seeing how people are going to experience the game, and we want to thank you guys for your time.
People want to give you feedback, how do they do that?
They can reach out to us on LinkedIn, and we would love to add them to the closed testing.
Okay, awesome, man. I wish you good luck. Let's keep in touch. But thank you very much for being on the show and letting us play your game.
Thanks.
You. Thank you. All the best, guys. Ciao,
Bye-bye.
ciao.
Cheers.
Ciao.
Roman, we're over. Tonight, Hangout is over.
Yeah, I wonder if people like the show. Maybe if you can leave a comment. Maybe there are already a lot of comments.
I can't play these games. I can't play them.
Well, it's your job.
Yeah, I'm too much hardcore in the regular casual stuff. But this, I love this. I love doing this. It's just the word games for me. I don't know, man. There's something about that still connects with me because I speak English, man. Like naturally my language is Slovakian, right? I use English because a lot of people around me in Slovakia have no bloody clue what it's like to talk in English every day, right? I still connect, but there needs to be some way that it makes me hang out in that game, in a game like that, right? The match 3, awesome, man. That's my toilet game all the time. Always, man. And that's a good story. Love, I'm not going to promote games here, but I love couple. You? Match 3?
Rarely that. Mostly like hyper casual.
Yeah.
Man.
They're really good in terms of getting to a point and hooking people, right?
I was so surprised that you're reading all of this stuff. Like I'm a player that skips.
Yeah.
But also depends on the audience, right?
Just I'm, professionally broken. I got to read the story because the story is sometimes important, sometimes is not. It's just a filler sometimes, but there's something to it, right? If you don't make me read too much, then I kind of like it. If you force me to read something and the story's like, I'm like, why did you put it here?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure this is also can be checked.
And Ludo?
Right. Ludo, I need to learn the rules, but the visual aspect and for 4 people team, like fantastic work.
Yeah. Would love to play together. Let's see how that
Yeah,
works.
yeah. Without me knowing rules.
All right, man. All right. Do you have any final words?
Yeah, again, thanks for joining. If you liked it, please share, subscribe.
I'm so focused on these games and our guests that I don't even know if somebody's watching and we're still live.
Oh, that
I'm
would be
so
a
zoned
surprise.
out.
Yes.
Total gamer, man.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's see how it goes. People like this. If you want us to play your game, send us a message on LinkedIn, either me or Roman, and we're gonna do a next one. And thank you, StreamYard, for sponsoring, not sponsoring, but providing the tech for free. This is awesome.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Love
All right,
this, man. All right, cool.
See you in the next
See
one.
you soon. All right, on the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.